I'm just hanging out under my shelter, enjoying the rain. It is starting to thunder again a lot, so this storm could end up picking up quite a bit. No tornado warnings or anything, so it's just going to be a thunderstorm. I added some more fuel to my fire to try to keep it going. There's not too many raindrops under here. Big opening there, but right above my fire there's a lot of trees, so if we're lucky this fire could stay going. I got poked by a thorn somehow. So what I could do at this point, since I really got nothing else to do, is I'm just going to sit here under this tree and just do some homework. I got nothing else to do. Might as well lay down here and read a book. Oh, alright. This is life. This is the life. Since we were going over water over there by the fire, kind of showing you boiling water and stuff like that, I came across this carrying and storing water. It just gives you some, right here on this page, some water carrying techniques. Plastic bottle, steel bottle, blah, 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 large water bag. But over here they're storing water. This guy made a tarp into a little lake for rainwater, I guess. This up here, he's making a bark water container. He used bark, clipped it together, and coated it with tree resin to waterproof it. That's pretty cool. He made a bottle out of gourds, I guess. And right here there's the wild water rules. Filter your water, try to collect enough as possible. When it rains, put out as many containers as you can. Treat water with respect. Never drink untreated urine or seawater. In an emergency, these can be distilled. Alright, I can drink my own pee if it's an emergency. Drink plenty in cold conditions as well as in hot conditions, and do not eat food if you have an inadequate water supply, because water is needed for digestion. Keep that in mind. Water is a lot more important than food, so if you don't have a lot of water, don't be eating food, because your body's going to use it up a lot faster. Just some things to take note of, you know. I mean, if you haven't found this book yet, this book is an excellent book. It's Boy Scouts of America, and it's called Hugh McManner's The Complete Wilderness Training Manual, 2nd Revised Edition. It says right here, be prepared on the side. It's got a little guy rock climbing. This book is excellent. Any situation you might come across is covered in this book. It's a really thin book. It doesn't take up a lot of space, and I would highly suggest getting yourself that book in case you're ever stuck out here. Always have this book with you. It'll help you a lot. The rain's died down out here, and I was just reading my book a little bit, hanging out. Thunder went away. So I think I'm going to put my fire out and go for a walk, try to find some food. The only reason I'm putting my fire out is because I'm in the woods and I don't want to start a forest fire. If this was a survival situation, I wouldn't put my fire out. But I'm going to put it out now and go find some food. If we need to later, we can start another one, or I might end up just going home. So let's see what we can do. Still raining quite a bit out here. It's no big deal though, because it was hot out today and the rain actually feels really good on my skin, so I'm just going to soak it in, soak up the rain. There's no lightning, no thunder, it's just rain. It won't hurt you. Just try not to get soaked, because you could freeze at night. I mean, it doesn't get that cold out at night anymore, but you could still get pretty cold, get sicker easier. And if you don't have a change of clothes, it's not a good idea to get wet either, so just keep that in mind when you're walking around out here. All this grass is wet now from the rain, and my pants are already getting soaked from it, so you're going to get pretty wet walking around out here. But I'm trying to find some food right now, so I see some cattails up there by the swamp. Those are edible, and I'll show you how to eat them. Before we talk about eating cattails, I was reading in that Boy Scout book when I was laying under my shelter that you can make flour, and I think he was making it out of this. I'm not sure. So I'm gonna have to look that up, but it would be interesting to make some flour out here. Maybe we could make some bread over the fire. There's a method that the Aborigines have been using for quite some time. They take flour and water and they roll it into a roll and they wrap it around a stick and they bake it over the fire. And they eat it just like that. So that'd be pretty interesting if we could make flour out of this grass. Not sure if we could or not. I don't know. I'll have to look into that. I'll let you guys know what I find out. Or, I mean, if any of you guys know, you could comment me, of course. But here we are. We made it to the cattails. Now, the part of the cattail that's edible is way down here at the root. Let me get it out of here. Whenever you're pulling out grass, be really careful, because when I was little, I slit my hand open on some grass, kind of like a razor blade, and I was bleeding like a pig everywhere, so be really careful when you're pulling out grass. I'm actually going to put the camera down and turn it off till I get it rooted up, but just want to yank it straight out of the mud and get the root out, and I'll show you what to do. Alright, I rooted it up, and let's go over here to this grass so I can kind of put it down, show you about it. But oh man, I wish I had my tripod out here. What you do is you basically peel all this stuff back, like corn, like when you're shucking corn. Just get all this stuff off, and I'm going to put the camera down again and get to the inner core part. Alright, what I've done is I peeled all the stuff off, and I got this little inner core. That stuff smelled bad, like swamp, but once I got down to this part, it smells like some kind of vegetable, like cucumber or something. So let me give it a try and see how it tastes. It's actually pretty good. It tastes like a cucumber. The part you want to get to is in between these leaves right here. When you eat one, you'll know what you're supposed to eat and what you're not supposed to. This stuff, you can't really chew it, but inside it there's this, I can't explain the texture. It is like a cucumber, but it's warm and it's not as crisp. But I guess that's what you're supposed to eat. It tasted pretty good. It could use a little bit of salt or something, but don't have any with me right now, so I guess I could harvest a lot of this and put it in baggies, and then I'd have a good dinner tonight. I could probably boil some of it up, I guess, make some kind of cattail stew. So it's just one of your options out here. There's a lot of edible plants, but if you're hungry, eat some cattails, I guess. They're not that bad. I'm gonna get headed home though. It's getting late, having a party tonight. Just want to get home and edit this video, change, and take a shower. So thanks for watching my videos, guys. Your comments are greatly appreciated. And I guess if we were stuck out here, we would have survived the night. We would have had to get an alternate water source though, but that's fine. So good luck, guys. Best of luck to all of you. Alright, I'm out.
Don't be scared, just be prepared for the worst. Don't be scared.